Welcome back to Beyond the Rabbit Hole. Tonight we confront a question too few dare to ask. What if Jung's archetypes aren't just psychological structures, but the code running our reality? If this world is a simulation, or a dream made of symbols and belief, then archetypes aren't reflections of the human psyche. They're the algorithms that keep the simulation stable. And at the center of it all sits the father. In Carl Jung's psychology, the father archetype represents structure, order, law, and divine authority. But in a simulated reality, he's something far more dangerous. He is the architect. He is the silent voice behind the rules, the builder of boundaries, the enforcer of meaning. He's the one who whispers, "Obey," the one who turns curiosity into heresy, rebellion into sin. The father archetype isn't just about parents or patriarch. It's about structure itself. He is Saturn cloaked in respectability, the demiurge masquerading as the benevolent god of order. This archetype keeps the simulation from crashing. He is the firewall, the rulebook, the smiling warden in the white lab coat, the checkerboard king sitting at the center of the Masonic floor, always watching. But he doesn't work alone. To enforce the illusion, the father created the hero, or the golden child of the system. The hero convinces you that the game is real and winnable. You chase achievements, slay your dragons, rise and grind. All the while, you remain exactly where the system needs you to be, and that's inside the loop. The hero is a sacred distraction, a divine decoy. He turns existential captivity into a myth of progress. Then comes the persona, or the mask you wear to survive. It convinces you that you are your job, your role, your reputation. It says don't question, just perform. The persona protects the simulation by keeping your true self buried. The persona is your social spell. It is cast on you by culture. It is a glamour, a binding, a digital sigil encoded in your name and title. Every normal day reinforces the mask, and deep below it all lies the shadow, the repressed, the monstrous. It holds every forbidden thought, every dangerous insight. Approach it too closely, and the simulation bites back with madness, shame, or nightmares. This is why the shadow is always demonized. Not because it's evil, but because it's powerful. It's the secret key to dissolving the dream. But there is one force the simulation cannot fully contain: the self. In Jung's model, the self is the integration of all aspects, the integration of light and dark, conscious and unconscious. To touch the self is to wake up, to remember that you are more than your programming. And that terrifies the architect. Because once you access the self, you no longer need the game. You become the glitch, the virus, the lucid dreamer inside the machine. This is the awakening the Oracle warned about. The moment when Neo sees code in the walls and the illusion trembles. The point at which a prisoner of Plato's cave turns to face the fire. This is why mystics are silenced, why prophets are crucified, why inner truth is dismissed as delusion. The simulation needs the father to rule, the hero to distract, the persona to hide, the shadow to suppress, and you to never ask who built the cage. Because if you ever truly met the self, you'd see the simulation for what it is. And worse, you might walk out. We'll see you next time, Beyond the Rabbit Hole.